What's up, guys? Welcome to the mobility class today. So, obviously, this isn't going to be like a crazy yoga class or anything like that. Sit down real quick. But um, what we think is important, especially during this time and even um, when we were at the gym, is for you guys to be able to get mobile, be able to get into better positions, and then overall just help the body for recovery. So we do a lot of working out, and obviously that's our main thing because we're a gym. But when we look at what our overall goal is of health and wellness and keeping you guys healthy and happy, obviously we think it starts with nutrition, but we have to be able to recover our bodies. So when we talk about recovery, getting our bodies in a less stressful environment, even though the stress that we put on our bodies is good, so we can rebuild muscle and feel better and all that kind of stuff. We just want to be able to get in a state where we can actually recover and relax. So that's what kind of today's going to be. It's going to be longer stretching. If you ever kind of went through stretching with us, it's okay. We're gonna do some newer things. I have an app on my phone that kind of lets me pick and choose some stuff that we want to do. But let me know if you're like, I have like a lower back or I have my shoulder or something like that, and we'll probably try to do a stretch for that. But it's just going to be about 30 minutes. We're going to hold the stretches for a little bit longer than normal because we want to be able to sit and loosen up our muscles. We're not trying to like get ready to work out. So this is why the static stretching is going to help us a little bit recover a little bit more. So again, let me know if you guys need anything special. I'll check the comments here. All that fun stuff. What's up, everybody? Whoops. Go back. All right. There we go. So, first one we're gonna start with. Oh, we got somebody. What's up, Jared? First one we're gonna start with is just our basic hamstring stretch. So we're gonna go out in front, feet out in front, and then we're gonna reach for those toes. Okay. I'm just gonna start back on my ankles, and then I'm gonna move forward as we go through it. But we're gonna spend about a minute here. Okay. And here we go. Good thing about your breathing as we go through this. Big deep breaths in and out. As soon as you go out, try to reach forward a little bit more. And I'm still reaching. Obviously, I can get a little bit further than when I started. Grabbing my feet. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. All right, come back up. Take a nice deep breath. Next one we're going to do is we're just going to do a squat hold. Okay, so I'm going to get into a squat. I'm going to try to drive my legs out here. I'm going to hold this for about a minute. Okay, driving my legs out. I can go a little bit wider than your squat stance and just driving with my elbows, thinking about my breathing the whole time. Got about 10 seconds to go. And rest. Okay, so next one, I'm still gonna keep this variation, but this time I'm gonna take one arm and reach up as high as I can, okay? What's good to do is I'm gonna go up against kind of a post here so I can keep my back straight. So I'm gonna go here, lean back on that post, and then I'm gonna reach up as high as I can. I'm gonna use that post. If you have a wall or like a door frame, you could use that as well. 60 seconds, hold right here. About 10 seconds left. All right, now I'm going to switch to my other arm, so I'm still going to stay in this position again. Remember, it's good for us to be in the squat position. With this, supporting my back is helping me open up everything at the bottom of my hips and also in my upper spine. Holding this side for 60 seconds as well. Remember, breathe. Once you breathe, kind of sit into that position a little bit more. Just trying to find a nice, relaxing state. All right, so we're done there. Next one, we're gonna go one of my favorite ones. Obviously, we do this one a lot, but I think it opens up the hips. We're gonna do the couch stretch. So I'm gonna grab the mat and we're gonna put that up against the wall. I'm gonna go knee up. So guys, I'll show you from the side. It's gonna be here, but I'm gonna have that toe pointed up on the wall, okay? I'm gonna spend a minute on each side. All right, here we go. So what we want to try to do is, if it's harder for you right now, get away from the wall a little bit more, but try to keep that chest up as much as we can. You could push forward if we need to. Good stretch for the hip and the low back, and also your opposite ankle, if your toes pointed up on the wall, it's always good to get your ankle mobility involved here because we use a lot of ankles in squatting. Make sure you guys are breathing. Five seconds left on this side, and then I'm going to switch it over. All right, I'm going to switch over now. Same thing on this side. You may notice you have a side that's more dominant than the other one. About 20 more seconds. All right, we come off the wall. The next one, we're still gonna go into a variation of that lunge. This time we're just gonna go off the ground and then we're gonna try to lean forward as much as you can, okay? So still in a lunge position, and we're gonna spin a minute on each side here. So I'm gonna start, I'm gonna get this leg up, and then I'm gonna press my hips forward. I don't wanna press my knee right now, but I'm just pressing my hips forward as much as I can, holding that for a minute. Still thinking about my breathing. Pushing forward as much as I can. Feel it really in the hamstrings and the hips. Ten more seconds. All right, go back, take a deep breath, and then we're going to switch to our other side. Big deep breath in, and then let it out. And as soon as you let it out, try to lean forward as much as you can. A little bit shakier on this side than the other side. Probably a little bit tighter on this leg than the other leg. About 20 seconds here. Two, and switch. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do here next. We're gonna go on to the wall, or you can use a rig actually. I'm gonna do it kneeled down, but I'm gonna take the post back and I'm just gonna hold that as much as I can and try to rotate. I'm feeling it in my shoulder right here, and then add it in. I'm just trying to keep my core tight. So we're gonna do a minute on each arm. Start with this one. The more that you can kind of rotate to the side while leaving that straight, the better. Again, you can do this on a wall. If you have a wall, just reach back from the wall, or like a door frame. About 20 seconds left here. Three, two, one. All right, we're gonna switch. I have this other post, it's easy for me, but if you guys need to rotate, we're gonna go a minute on this side too. Should feel it in, sometimes when we're doing a lot of pressing motion or a lot of push-ups, you'll feel it in your pec or your lat behind, okay? And this is just opening all that up. Shoulder muscle, pec right here. A lot of pressing movements, you'll feel this. About 20 seconds left. Two, and rest. All right, so we're still gonna focus on the upper body, and we're gonna do what we call an archer stretch. And what you wanna try to achieve, you can see from the side, is I'm gonna try to grab my fingers on my back. If you can't do that, just reach as far as you can. Obviously, you're gonna have a side that's gonna be a little bit better than the other, but the idea is we're just trying to get as far as we can there, okay? So you can do that kneel down. Again, make sure you're breathing. And we'll go a minute on each side. Again, this is good for our lats, opening up our shoulder, just getting that good mobility. We can get better front rack positions, better overhead positions. About 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch. So I know this side is not going to be as good as the other side. For some reason, I can't get my right arm back as much. Probably got a lot of scar tissue in there from baseball. But we're going to try to get it as far as we can for a minute. Take a deep breath, try to reach back a little bit more. For about 10 seconds. And rest. All right, so the next one, we're gonna go into that butterfly. Back to our hips, lower back. We're gonna grab in between under our legs, so a little bit different. Normally we grab here, but we're gonna go here. It puts us in a little bit more of a position where I'm getting my lower back and my hips, okay? So we'll spend about a minute and a half in this position. Breathing and trying to get your chest down as far as you can. Try to grab the tips of your feet here. About 10 more seconds. All right. Do a little break. Now we're gonna go legs out wide. This one is we're trying to reach as far and try to get our chest down to the ground. So we'll hold this for about a minute and a half to just reach in as much as we can. This is about as far as I can go right now. You should feel like a good stretch on the inside of your legs and your hips. That way, leaning forward, you can get a little bit more there. That's where we need to feel this stretch. Big deep breath in, let it out, try to sink a little bit deeper. Notice you can get further into that position the more that you hold it. A little bit deeper. 2, 1. All right, you guys can come back up. Now we're gonna go to, I think that they call this the scorpion, which is gonna be one of our last ones that we'll do here. Gonna do this one for about 2 minutes. See if we got any questions here. Nope. All right. So go to this pose, and we're just gonna hit this for about a minute and a half. Breathe in. I look up. All right, next one, guys. One of the last ones we'll do. We'll go back to this little cradle pose. You guys can scoot back a little bit, but we're gonna reach out, still kind of being here, and then we're gonna hold this for about a minute. Just reaching our hands up as far as we can. About 20 seconds left. All right, guys. So that's it for today as far as the stretching that we'll do. I really encourage you guys to try to do, I would recommend doing that every night. Okay, try to make that part of your nighttime routine. It really calms the nervous system down, let your muscles relax. You get some good blood flow without being in a really impactful setting. And that stuff's not that difficult to do. I mean, it just takes 30 minutes. You can even knock it down to 15 minutes if you needed to, just kind of hitting some different positions. But that's going to keep you guys fresh. It's going to keep your joints feeling good, all that fun stuff. So I encourage you guys to do that more than just once a week. It's definitely, we're going to do this every Thursday, because by Thursday sometimes we'll kind of beat ourselves up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any other areas that you guys need more attention to, and we can get you guys some stretches. But thanks for joining me. We'll do this again next week. So bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6:30 in the morning, and then 4:30 in the afternoon, and then trivia night tomorrow night, Zoom. Thanks, guys. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Kara.